Network Entertainment.
Hi girls and boys! Kami ang
Lady Bosses!
Mga sister-alets!
CR tayo, let's go!
Uy, Happy Women's Month!
Happy Women's Month.
Happy
Sobrang
Women's
sakto.
Month and Day.
Correct.
Oo.
Kaya dahil dyan, meron akong ask ko lang.
Oh.
So, ang ask ko lang sa episode na ito ay, bilang babae, ano yung pinaka gusto mong part ng pagiging babae?
Ako motherhood.
As a mother.
Ang cliche, pero totoo. Kasi parang transformative talaga siya. Parang mag-iiba talaga yung perspective mo once maging nanay ka. Yun, naiiyak ako.
Sobrang passionate.
Totoo.
Ako, siguro sa panahon ngayon, gusto ko maging babae kasi mas maalaga ngayon yung mga lalaki. I think mas aware sila sa mga kailangan ng mga babae ngayon. So, it's nice na sa panahon na to ako naging babae. Ano ba yun?
Tama.
Saka iba yung pagiging babae ngayon, mas empowered tayo ngayon eh. 'Di ba? Yung kung ano yung nagagawa ng lalaki, minsan kaya pa nating higitan. Yun yung pinaka gusto ko na minsan kasi ang babae laging underdog. Pero hindi nila alam. Diba? Gago! Sobrang underdog kasi minsan, ano yun, yung parang, ay hindi, babae, di niya kaya yan. Wait lang. Diba? Minsan mas kaya, may mga bagay tayo na mas kaya natin.
Tsaka mas malakas loob natin mag-challenge ngayon ng lalaki.
True.
Diba? Hindi katulad noon na parang kine-question natin yung sarili natin. Eh, hindi, sila pala. Yung nung mga unang panahon. Kine-question nila kung kaya ba nila. Parang ganon. So,
Yun. Yan ang aking ask ko lang dahil meron tayong guest ngayon. Si Miss Angela Malaya. Siya ay isang spiritual healer. Tsaka ano din siya, yung divine feminine mentor.
yes.
Diba? So let's welcome Miss Angela Malaya.
Welcome, Miss Angela.
Thank you for having me.
Ano ba yung ginagawa ng spiritual mentor? Ano ba ibig sabihin nun? Nagfo-focus lang ba to pagka sa babae lang?
Ako, personally, ang focus ko talaga is babae. Yun talaga yung, tinanong mo dun sa chat sa akin kung calling ba to? Oo. It was really a calling.
Like paano?
Grabe, sobrang habang kwento. So, may anak na rin ako. So, babae din yung anak ko.
Oo.
And matriarchal yung family namin. So, majority babae. Growing up, sabi ko, I don't like being around women.
Dahil?
More of tropa ko mga lalaki.
Okay.
Dati ayoko sa babae kasi ang dami nilang arte. Ang dami nilang hanash sa buhay. But syempre, nung nagkaanak ka ng babae, gusto mo empowered siya. Diba? And ako kasi, lumaki din akong battered child. So, yung mga culmination ba ng mga experiences ko sa buhay brought me to a very depressive year of my life. So, I was an atheist, ang daming And then, nung naganap na ako ng sarili kong healing, sabi ko, hindi pwede to. Doon ko nahanap yung mga spiritual healing. And then, nung hinihil ko na yung sarili ko at inaaral ko na yung self-love, yan yung naipagkait sa ating mga babae na lesson, yung self-love. Doon na pumasok yung calling na, oh my gosh, yung mga babaeng sabi kong ayoko makasama, kailangan lang nila matuto ng self-love. And the more I healed, the more na nakita ko din yung anak kong babae. She's 18 now, by the way.
Talaga?
Yes, I have an 18-year-old daughter. I'm 34. 16 ako nung lumabas siya.
Okay. Iniisip ko nung sabi mo, daughter, maliit
Diba?
na.
So, kaya ngayon, she's an artist. She is her own woman. She's an amazing human being. Nung nag-healing na ako, sabi ko, okay, it's time na. Since malaki na siya, mayroon na akong time to explore yung sarili ko. And yun na, yung nahanap ko na yung calling ko na, okay, ang kababaihan ang kinabukasan ng mundo.
Yes. Hindi, tsaka, wala namang ibang tao kung hindi dahil sa mga babae, di ba?
Yes. And sa natutunan ko na din in learning spirituality and the divine feminine, sabi nga ni Ariana Grande, God is a woman. Because we are the creators, really. Andito ang portal ng buhay ng espiritu bago sila makarating dito sa mundo.
Tama.
And parang yun na yung Barbie movie. Di ba? Na ang mundo is kabaliktaran. Na we are in the upside down, kumbaga. Na lahat ng natutunan natin tungkol sa babae ay kabaliktaran.
Okay, so when you say healing, katulad kasi na may ino-offer siya sa mga parang healing class or something. Paano nagaganap doon?
Okay. So, first off, syempre, we sit. And then, ina-uncover ko yung mga deeper wounds. So, kakausapin kita as a mentor, I will ask you triggering and introspective questions to really pinpoint where you are at on your journey of finding who you are. Right? And karamihan talaga, childhood talaga. Doon naman talaga lahat
Parang
nagsistema.
more in meditation. Parang ganun yung dating ng spiritual.
Yes, meditation siya. Because the spirit is inside. It's an inside journey. God na sinasabi nila outside is not there, it's here. The goddess, actually, hindi nga kasi hindi na dapat natin gender yun Kasi nga, hindi naman talaga siya gendered This is a human concept na at saka being human, but spirit doesn't have that. And to talk to spirit, you have to go inside. You have to remove the distractions of being able to see something else.
Paano mo yung napapasok, Angela? Yung nakikipag-usap ka sa mga spirit, mga ancestral something. Paano yun? Ano yung inaral mo din siya? May mentor ka din for
talaga
that?
siya. So, nung nag-start na rin talaga akong sa spiritual journey ko, yun yung ni-research mo kasi syempre, hindi mo na alam kung anong gagawin sa utak mo, di ba? Sariling learning lang din, nag-aral ako. Nagpa-psychologist din ako at first. Pero sabi ko, ang surface level Nasa surface level lang ako na mental health. By the way, atheist pa ako before. Kasi nga sobrang dark ng past ko. Na parang sabi ko, walang Diyos. So, sabi ko, okay, find natin to. So, may mga hanggang sa nahanap mo yung mga healing sounds daw sa Spotify, ganyan. Hanggang sa nalaman ko na yung sound bowls, ganyan. Tapos hanggang sa lumalabas na siya sa feed mo kasi sinesearch mo siya And then, natutunan ko na yung meditation, affirmations, na isa pa yun sa mga natutunan ko. So, sinimulan ko siya 2022. 2022 pa. Nung una, guided meditation yan. May mga apps, di ba? Yung nakikita natin sa Netflix, yung Headspace, ganyan, para ga-guide ka niya. So, nung una, quiet the mind. Parang tangina mo. Paano yun? Paano yun? Ano yung sinasabi mo? Diba? Parang sabi ko, ano yun? Hanggang sa practice siya Kailangan mo siyang gawin araw-araw.
How will you quiet the mind?
So, that's one of the things that I always tell to my mentees, no? It's a change of perspective. Instead of saying that you're quieting the mind, the mind will say na, quiet? Anong quiet? Hindi pwedeng quiet, ganyan. Meditation is an active state of listening versus trying to quiet the mind. So, as women, sa totoo lang, lahat na tayo neurodivergent Hindi na ako naniniwala na may neurotypical pang babae na isa lang yung iniisip at one point in time. Ang dami niyan. Kahit ikaw nandito ka, may pinaprocess yung utak mo, especially mommies, diba? So, ang kailangan is marami kang focus points. So, that's where meditation comes in, na i-guide ka na lahat ng senses mo, i-engage natin. Ano naaamoy mo, ano naririnig mo, ano nararamdaman mo sa labas tsaka sa loob. So, mapupunta ka sa present moment kasi lahat yun pinakikinggan mo na. So, it's not really about silence itself, but more of being able to be present with your own presence in the present moment.
Yun pala
So,
yun.
instead na parang pinipigilan mo,
Kung salita,
nakikinig ka.
Nakikinig ka sa nararamdaman.
Usually kasi, alam mo yung ginagawa ko, kapag kunwari gusto ko lalo na matulog, ang daming kong ang ginagawa ko, ini-imagine ko yung blank na papel. Yun lang. Pero the more na iniisip ko yung blank na papel, the more hindi ako makatulog.
May nagsusulat doon sa papel.
So parang gano'n, the more na iniisip ko na blank, 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 kaya blank, the more hindi ako makatulog. So parang nakaka-frustrate lang.
So, yun yung ma-advise ko sa'yo na itry mo sa gabi. Na instead of trying to just please, tumahimik ka na. Please. Ang gawin mo, put mo yung focus mo sa nararamdaman ng katawan mo. Like the sensations, like with the 5 senses. Nararamdaman ng balat mo, yung tunog na naririnig mo, yung naaamoy mo. So, kaya may mga natutulog, may mga incense or yung mga, ang tawag sa ganun, yung
hilig ng asawa mo.
pwede ka din mag-focus sa ganon. Like, it's really drowning out versus just tinatry mo lang siyang iganon na concept. To me, mas naiintindihan ng tao yung ganon.
Parang, sige flow, sige flow.
Ramdamin mo lang instead of, parang, wag, tumahimik ka, silence the mind. So, yun.
Angela, ano pala yung ibig sabihin ng divine feminine? Kasi lagi kong naririnig yung term na yan. Tapos parang hindi ko alam ano yung ibig sabihin niya.
Ang ganda ng tanong mo kasi yan yung pinag-uusapan namin sa community ko na maraming babae na sobrang resistant when they hear that they are divine.
Kasi sa Candy Crush ko lang naririnig yun.
Divine!
Kasi nanay ni Sarah.
Divine. So, divine, number one, syempre kailangan nating ibuklod siya, right? What is divine? Divine is, ni-research ko kaya, what is divinity? Divinity is just a state of its natural, kung ano siya, and in its most natural form. And then the feminine is someone who embodies the feminine aspect. So what is the feminine? The feminine is a creator. The feminine is a nurturer. The feminine is creative flow, freedom, wild. So that is the natural state of the feminine, to be creative. And to be creative, you must be wild. So once you embrace the entirety of your femininity, wild, raw, and free, then that is your divinity right there. That is a divine feminine.
Speechless ako. Pero pwede rin naman, like, kasi you're talking about femininity and pwede rin maging feminine naman ang lalaki, di ba? So parang hindi lang, it's not for, mainly for the women lang. Pwede rin siya, applicable din siya sa lalaki.
Yes, definitely. Kasi we all have polarities. So we all have masculine and feminine inside of us. And the divine feminine is just something that was so buried deep inside everyone, even in the male, na sobra siyang talagang suppressed. Kaya sobrang imbalance natin as a human being, as a community, and the world itself. Patriarchy. This is patriarchy we're talking about. The imbalance that we were suppressed, we were silenced, we were colonized. That's patriarchy at its rawest. Colonization. And I'm gonna say it because we have to really address it. Rape. We were raped. Women are raped up to this day. We are being called to heal and awaken because women are really the ones who are meant to lead.
Kaya sinong iboboto mo sa...
It's true. Why are women meant to lead? Because we have stronger intuition. Our intuition is our most precious and greatest asset as a woman.
Parang power natin siya.
It's a power. Because yun yung imbalance na ang spiritual talaga is na stronger in the spiritual aspect of being a human is a woman because of our womb. And the masculine, kaya sila stronger physically is because they are really physically bound. They're really meant to protect, to provide, and to serve. Kaya they're lost because they're having a hard time also because yung natural being din nila as a divine masculine to serve, to protect, and to provide, hindi din nila na gagampanan na because they have this toxic masculinity of entitlement na because of the programming that we all
Serve me.
The patriarchy also hurts them.
So parang sa sinasabi mo, parang nagiging weak sila. Like, instead of being strong and being the protector and all, nagiging weak sila because they chose this one kasi feeling nila mas nasa-serve sila dun sa purpose nila ngayon. Parang ganon.
That's what the imbalance make it like nakakaawa din kasi you will see it in their eyes that they're seeking too because they were programmed so much of kung ano yung toxic masculine na dapat matigas ka, dapat macho ka, dapat submissive sa'yo yung babae, ganyan. But no, yun nga, nasa upside down tayo. Everything that we were taught about the roles of the feminine and the masculine are the other way around.
Baka makakamit na natin yun sa totoong live. Di ba?
At saka, Angela, nabasa ko din pala dun sa profile mo na parang nanguhula ka din. Tama ba yung pagkakaintindi ko? Or
Hindi
hindi?
naman siya hula. It's more of energy reading lang din. So, I do oracle cards.
Tarot reading.
No, not tarot.
Okay.
Oracle. So, yung oracle, it's more of, mas mas direkta siya kaysa sa
Oracle?
tarot.
Yun ba yung parang mga crystals or something? Hindi
No,
naman.
so may tarot cards, which is yung may mga cups, ganyan, wands. Yung oracle, iba-iba din siya. Depende sa topic. So, may topic siya. So, for example, dapat pala din, alam mo, naisip ko na dalhin yun eh. Dapat pala din ako. So, may Divine Feminine card ako na oracle deck. So, yun usually dinadala ko sa women's gathering. Tapos, pipick sila. Tapos, may message na siya, diretso na siyang may message. Oo. Though, yung ibang oracle cards, may booklet din siya na may meaning siya kung ano ibig sabihin nun for you. Just like tarot din, it will depend on your current energy at this time. It can change in different days or different times of your life pag inulit mo yung card na yun. So, yun.
What kind of event ang mga pinupuntahan mo?
So, I'm the founder of Balay Babaylan. So, Balay Babaylan is a safe space for women who are healing and awakening to their spirituality, right? So, we hold our gatherings twice a month, online and in person. So, ang pangalan niya is Sambahan. Tapos, it is also held during Sundays.
Religion?
As in, direct ano siya sa religion. No, it's not a religion. It's more of a cult. Charot.
Kayo ng dinuguan.
Oh my gosh! Pero ako vegetarian ako. So, pero it's really a safe space for women to explore their spirituality outside of the regular programming of religion. Kasi marami na talagang bayan na hindi na nila nafe-feel yung sarili nila sa religion because it is so patriarchal. It is na masyado siyang focus sa ganon, you know. So, a lot of women, hindi na nila ma-feel yung sarili nila doon. So, sa mga women's gatherings, it's a safe space for women to just talk in circles, to be vulnerable with each other, na it's safe to be around
therapy?
Group therapy, yes.
Do you call them your students or
Sisters.
sisters.
Oo. Tapos may mga iba doon, mga anak-anakan.
Nagchichikahan kayo, ganyan.
Marami. So, nagsasayawan, nagkakantahan, tapos nagsa-sound bath ako sa kanila. And yes, mostly it is a space for vulnerability where we share kung nasan na nasaan na si healing mo. Kamusta yung healing mo sa temang to, ganyan. So, mostly also is reclaiming yun nga, the divine feminine. So that we can show up more authentically as who we are. Because again, a lot of Filipino women, because again, just going back there na I call the women who attend there Maharlikan women because the word Philippines, being Filipino, is our colonized name. And to really heal and really understand who we are, we also must be able to let go of the limitations that these identities has put upon all of us. Because the Philippines or the colonizers that brought religion to us are the ones who tried to suppress us as women. And if we're not going to let that go then, religion and our identification as Filipinas, mag-identify tayo sa ideal Filipina na sinasabi nila, si Maria Clara. Diba? Na dapat ganyan-ganyan ka, dapat mahinhin ka, dapat ka. When we really look at the pre-colonial women, they're warriors. They're leaders. Urduha.
Tsaka hindi tayo taong bahay noon eh.
magandang araw para sa mga mas nakaka-lurky na storya,
Mas masayang kwentuhan.
mas nakakautot sa kaligayahan na chismisan.
Mga kaabang-abang na storya.
Aba, tutok na lagi sa Tambalan Podcast.
Matriarchal talaga tayo. And we were leaders leading expedition, we were priestesses, we were mothers, we were sacred beings na ino-honor, nire-respeto, revered because hindi lang sa natin din to, sa culture natin to, kahit sa mga African, sa mga na ang babae are actually sacred beings because nga we are recognized as the portal of life.
So agad si Liz.
Activated agad. Yes, thank you so much.
So, mga sisters mo, yung mga sisters na nakakasalamuha mo every Sunday, nakikita mo ba yung difference nila nung first nila pumasok sa, kunwari, ginagawa na nila regularly?
Yes.
Like, what's the common difference ng someone na kakapasok lang sa regularly doing it?
Mararamdaman mo, it's energetic, no? Na they're reserved. Mararamdaman din naman natin yan kung may taong reserved. And then they will come back, they're like more open. Like, mararamdaman mo talaga, you'll see their face brighter. So, I have this sister, pumunta siya the first time niyang pumunta, naka-itim, naka, lang, parang workout clothes t-shirt, naka...
Baka feeling niya yoga yun.
No, I always, kapag naman yan, I'm Virgo kasi ako, so medyo ma-organized talaga. So, nagsisend ako palagi na, wear something that will make you feel feminine, ganyan. So, most of them will really come in a dress, ganyan. And then, but no judgment naman, laging gano'n na parang, whatever makes you feel comfortable, but suggestion lang to, para mas ma-feel mo yung energy ng femininity. And then the next time na pumunta siya, naka-dress na siya, tube. Puti pa yung dress. Tapos talagang sumasayaw.
So, entirely different from the
And if you were able to see mga testimonials, reviews, talagang it's transformative for women to be in a space where they just can be free.
Meron ba yung di ba, sinabi mo kanina na reserve siya, meron ba yung pumasok na loud na siya, parang medyo na siya, yung anong tawag, alpha female na siya, yung meron ba nag-a-attend na ganon?
Meron din naman, like meron ako mga sisters na friends ko na din na pupunta doon na gano'n na talaga din sila. And
very outspoken. Tapos ano yung nila, difference nila after being, open sa spirituality nila?
They are just more empowered in being who they are, whether they are there or outside of the circle. Kasi a lot of women who are, kumbaga, maboka, ganyan, may mga spaces na hindi sila comfortable na ganon. Kasi may mga spaces na na-judge sila, ganyan. But the more they see that, I can actually be who I am anywhere. I can be who I am. And kasi a lot of people din na ganon, actually, people pleaser.
Especially in our culture.
So, they start realizing their boundaries, realizing their value na, okay, ito pala yung feeling ng safe space. Ito pala yung feeling na pwede ako maging raw. Ito pala yung feeling na pwede akong ma-accept ng buong-buo na kahit gaano ka kulit, kahit gaano ka gangster, ganyan. Yun, kasi that's what we are doing now kasi nga awakening na yung feminine. We are redefining spirituality as we know it as well. Kasi nga, lahat ng natutunan natin from the patriarchal religion and system is, as I've said kanina, baliktad.
Nag-aano ka rin ng mga crystals? Like, kasi, ewan ko, there was a time na may mga crystals ako, tas binababad ko sa full moon, gano'n. So, do you practice that also?
Yeah, oo. So, ngayon, I have crystals and I also use it in my practice sa healing ceremonies ko. So, what I've learned with crystals is because they're solid matter, they're able to hold a vibration in a frequency. Which is yun naman talaga, lahat ng bagay may frequency. Pag may mga tools na ngayon to really check yung mga ganyan, right? Na ultimo yung mga plants, di ba pag gano'n nila tumutunog, if you've seen those videos. So, crystals, gano'n din sila. So, they hold certain frequency because they're solid matter. So, now, we, humans, we're 65 to 75% water. So, yung frequency natin, nagpa-fluctuate siya. So, when we have crystals near us with certain frequencies, kaya may mga crystal ako ngayon, it helps with the stability of your vibration. So, may effect talaga siya.
Tawas, meron din. Crystal ba tawas?
Ang tawas is...
Basta anything na may vibration.
Oh,
diba?
anything na may vibration. Oo. So, yun yung sa crystals. Pero, like, in my practice na din, everything roots down to oneness.
Ganda.
That we are all one and that we are just the divine itself experiencing its own creation. So, whatever you believe is what will make your reality.
So, parang siyang manifestation.
Yes. So, it's really na parang, okay, kung yung tawas, gusto mo siyang gawing crystal mo, lagay mo sa tabi ng bed mo, di ba? Bakit hindi? O, di ba? Charge mo sa full moon, di ba? Kung nalalagyan mo siya ng intention, nalalagyan mo siya ng paniniwala mo na it actually is going to help you be a better human being, then go. Let it be. Yeah. Go! Diba?
It's more of mindset, no?
Oh, mindset and groundedness. Yun yung inaano ko. It's not all in the mind. Kasi yan na din natututunan natin bilang babae. Pakinggan yung katawan natin. This is actually such a very important tool for us. This is where everything is experienced. This is where our feelings are felt. This is where our spirit lives. So our intuition talks to us through here, through the sensations, through the feelings, the emotions that we feel. So it's not about just the mind. Sabi, like, what I teach my mentees, for a concept to be full, we must bring it down to our heart, to our body. So if there's a question in your mind, the body is going to answer. It's not the mind, because the mind is the place for questions. So kaya if na-experience na natin lahat yan na parang may tanong ako pero dumadami lang. Di ba pag sa isip? Dumadami siya. Because the mind is a masculine ego logic. So if you ask it a question, it's just going to igagawin yung logic flow chart yan na parang dadami lahat talaga yung question. So if we have a question, yun din naman nanggagaling yung sinasabi na the answer is in your heart. Yun. The answer is in the heart. So when we have a question, we bring it down to the heart, and that's where we find the answer. We will feel the answer. It's not through words, it's through feelings. And a lot will resist the answer, and that's where the struggle comes in.
Kaya nga, di ba, may sinasabi na minsan ang sagot ng utak ay oo, pero sa puso hindi.
Yun
Ano
yun.
yung susundin mo? Dapat yung puso.
So, alin ang susundin mo? Di ba? May ganun na ano.
Hindi, oo. Kasi parang nag-gets ko yan eh. Kumbaga parang sinasabi ng sarili mo na ito yung gagawin mo. The more na ginagawa mo, tapos ayaw mo talaga yung ginagawa mo.
Napipilitan ka lang.
Eventually, bibigay ka din eh. Like parang ayoko na. Resign na ako or ayoko na to. So parang once na nag-let go ka, di ba yung sinasabi nila, para ako nabunutan ng tinik. Tapos pwede ka na, parang feeling mo free ka na. Yes, ayoko na yan. Parang ganon.
May iba pa, kunyari, pag hindi nila nasusundan yung totoong, for example, purpose ng buhay nila, lumalabas in other ways, like sicknesses,
Yes.
Stress.
or stress, yung parang you're being pulled out of what you're really supposed to do.
It's true, kasi yan na din yung sa spirituality. So, everything is interconnected. Spirituality, your mental health, emotional health, physical health. So, any imbalance in those is gonna affect the others. And bilang atheist nga before, nung natumbok ko yung spirituality ko, everything else followed. And also, pag meron ka imbalance sa spirituality, it manifests in the body. So, a lot of times, yun nga, pag marami kang kinikim-kim na galit, puso. Pag heart ailment, pag meron kang suppression sa creativity and sexuality, PCOS. Yung femininity mo, may hold back, PCOS siya kasi kaya nag-i-imbalance, nagiging masculine yung mga hormones mo.
O, kaya pala yung iba nagkakaibigote yung ibang babae.
Totoo. Kahit sabihin mo sobrang feminine magdamit niyan, pero yung energy niya, for example, CEO, that's a very, pag nasa corporate ka, di ba? Kahit pag ano ka-feminine magdamit, kung talagang yung ginagawa mo is kailangan ng masculine energy, suppressed yun. I mean, even for me na feminine, alam ko talagang very masculine pa yung energy ko. Minsan, especially, I'm the breadwinner of my family. So, yung mga imbalances na yun, it affects every aspect of our life.
Paano pag ganun, halimbawa sa work mo, kailangan mong maging masculine? Paano mo ibabalance yung sarili mo?
So, that's where my daily ritual comes in. Okay. So, every morning, I dance. I dance and I pray and I honor the feminine within me. I summon the feminine.
Is there a particular type of music that you listen to?
For me, yes. I do have my playlist of sounds that I feel summons my feminine energy. I don't listen to music that has lyrics unless it's empowering. Ganon. Like kanina on the way here habang nagdadrive ako, I'm like, I am woman, I am feelings, I am sex. Preparing for this to talk about the feminine energy. And usually sa mga chanting, ganyan, tsaka yung mga medyo tribal na to really awaken my feminine.
Do you have your playlist in Spotify? If in
Yes.
case you can share it with us.
I'll
for
share it
our
with
listeners.
you. Oo,
That would be
sige.
nice. Akala ko apit.
Pang TikTok yun.
Naririnig ko na lang yung mga bagong kanta ngayon sa phone ng anak ko, ganyan. Or minsan sa TikTok. At saka syempre, na kailangan natin nasa social media as being business women or I don't like
Pero
calling it
pwede
business.
naman yun, no?
Oo.
As long
Yeah.
as it helps you.
Empowers.
As long as it empowers you, really. Yun naman talaga siya. Kaya, nothing against those. Like, ang tingin kong bagong empowering na artist ngayon, ba? Is yung Doechii ba yun?
Yung bagong
Oo, na rap artist. Rap artist.
Babae siya?
Babae siya. Di ba? Hindi kaya babae
Kasi douchey parang
Doechii. Hindi ko nga sure kung ano.
Yung mga chants mo, ikaw lang din gumagawa nun or meron na talagang, like may pattern talaga siyang sinusunod?
Yung mga sa
Oo. Yung mga tambol-tambol mo na ganyan. Tapos di ba may mga chants ka na sinasabi? Like parang tribal.
Oo. So, pag ako yung nag-chant, hinayaan ko na siya mag-flow. So, hindi
So, parang
siya...
siyang tongues.
Oo, speaking
Diba,
in tongues
parang
ng
ganun?
Catholic.
Oo.
Yeah.
Just let go of
Oo.
everything.
Let go of everything. It's just, that takes, kasi like, it doesn't come out agad. So, parang meditation din. You really need to ground yourself, feel into it, and just allow it to come out naturally. So, yun din yung mga sa gatherings ko, ganyan. Like, okay, itong gathering na to, throat activation. This is one of the biggest block of women.
Talaga.
Throat. Because a lot of us, when we were kids, we were silenced. And also past lives, talking about spirituality, past lives. We were silenced. A lot of women, like, kahit pa sabihin mong meron kang kilala na mabunganga, pero hindi niya kaya magsabi ng totoo.
Her truth. Yeah.
Hindi siya makapag-express kasi the throat isn't just the center of your voice, it's also the center of your expression. Whether that is through art, through dancing, anything relating to expression has a lot to do with your throat. Being able to speak and express. Yes.
Also has something to do with the
Yes.
throat.
Yeah.
Ang dami nga may thyroid problems pag babae.
Yes, puro, di ba? Because they always hold their truth to keep the peace.
At saka kasi yung iba, di ba, kasi sinasakot.
Hindi,
Di ba, pagka,
Sis,
I like
totoo.
it rough. Ganun.
Yes! May ganyan. It's the way of the
Tsaka dyan
feminine na.
pinapasok yun.
Pinatatahimik, tumahimik ka. Ganon. But yeah, it's really, it boils down to that. So yung may pumunta sa akin na nagpa-heal, ganon na. I didn't know, but sabi ko, there's, a lot of her issues stems from her not being able to tell her truth. And na-shock siya because sabi niya, kaka-opera lang, kakatanggal lang ng thyroid ko. Sabi niya gano'n. Sabi ko, it makes sense. Kasi like, yun yung mararamdaman mo. So if you were able to see my video nung pinasisigaw ko yung mga babae.
Kaya. Kasi sinasabi ko din sa kanila. Sabi ko kasi nahiwagaan ako, bakit sumisigaw yung mga nandun sa videos niya?
Pinasisigaw ko sila. Sabihin ko, pag sinabi ko sumigaw ka, sumigaw ka.
Can we do it now? Kasi lady bosses naman.
Oo,
Ender.
Ano pa?
As an ender.
Si Jeline, baka si Jeline yung pinakamalakas yung sigaw.
Pwede, gusto niyo. Like, i-guide ko kayo sa meditation.
Mag-mic kasi baka maya.
Malokan sila.
Ano?
I-guide ko kayo sa meditation. Sigaw kayo. Okay. I invite you to close your eyes. Put your right hand on your chest. Your left around your belly as if na parang niyayakap mo yung sarili mo. Taking a deep breath through your nose. Exhale through your mouth. Inhale through your nose. And this time, envisioning a root stemming from the bottom of your spine, digging deep into the ground. With every breath, exhaling slowly. Maintaining this breathing of slow inhales until your lungs are filled and slow exhale until your lungs are empty. With every inhale, your root from your base of your spine, lowering to the ground, envisioning this root connecting to each other's root. Para sila nagyayakapan habang binabalot sa isa't isa, kumukonekta sa lupa, kay Mother Earth. And with your next inhale, inhale as if you are taking energy from the earth into your body, welcoming her energy in your body, in your heart space. And just feeling what you are able to feel inside your body, your senses, my voice, your breath, listening to your own heartbeat. And with every breath, allowing yourself to bring up within your heart space what might be ready to be felt and to be released within your heart. Tension, heaviness, anger, pain, sadness, grief. Call upon them and allow them to fill your heart. Taking one deep breath every time you feel the heaviness arrive in your heart space. Allowing your breath to go faster and faster. Allowing voice to come out of your mouth. And in the count of 3, I would like you to scream from the top of your lungs. 1, 2, 3. Scream! To feel, allow yourself to scream, allow them all to come out in your voice. Allowing that energy to be felt, to ground in your body, feeling the vibration that just awakened within you, the liberation of using your voice. Taking one more deep breath, allowing your heart to be heard, to slow down. And whenever you are ready, slowly opening your eyes.
Bakit? Naiyak ka na. Iyak ba ako? Oo, ako baka lumayas na si Tessa sa loob. Ano kaya nangyari doon sa loob? Gawin ko din ba yan? Sigaw din ba ako doon sa loob?
How did that feel?
Oo. Sobrang gaan after.
Si Jeline naiyak din eh.
Slide. Tsaka parang nagulat ako sa boses na lumabas. Yung parang, diba?
Lalaki yung lumabas.
Lalaki yung lumabas.
There are women there. There are actually women there na afterwards, they notice their voice different. Kasi na-activate yung throat mo. So, your throat muscles, nagamit siya. So, a lot of times, when we actually feel anxious and we feel something like may gusto tayong sabihin, ba't pinipigilan natin? Dito talaga siya, para ka nasasakal eh.
Parang
so, nagte-tense up yung panga mo, nagte-tense up lahat dito. So afterwards, sabi, oh my God, mas malalim yung boses. Mas grounded yung boses. Mas...
Saka hindi naman tayo nakakasigaw on a regular basis.
Yes.
Meron nga sumigaw dun sa, dun sa Batangas ba to, tas sinapak siya.
Oh my God, napanood ko yun! Napanood ko yun!
Sumigaw. So, yung mga yun ba yun? Yung
Nagbayad ako dito. Nagbayad ako dito. Sige, sapakin mo lang ako.
Oh my God, napanood ko yun!
tama. Oo nga, no.
Sobrang kawawa.
Buti wala dito sa
Tapos
kuha.
ayun, diba? Babae ba yung
Parang
sinapa?
gay siya na badinga. Oh.
Tapos diba ang daming nagko-comment na ganyan talaga yung mga camper, sumisisigawan talaga nila yung mga bundok.
Bundok,
Parang
oo.
kawawa naman yung bundok.
Oo. Hindi, okay lang. Siya yung kawawa, sinapak siya.
Sa true. Oh my gosh.
Kasi yun naman yung ginagawa, kaya ka nga nandun sa nature.
Para
Para
ilabas
pwede mo
mo.
isigaw. Hindi yung
Kaso naman, girl, wag naman 7 o'clock in the morning.
7 a.m. ba?
Sobrang aga. Sobrang aga.
Siguro hindi morning person.
Nagulat siguro siya. Parang pagising, mura ata nga daw yung sinisigaw. Ba't kayo nagmumura dito? Yun ata yun.
Akala niya siguro, Doktoro, okay. Hindi na.
Bawal magmura dito. Napanood ko nga yun.
Pero oo nga, ang sarap. Kita ko yung iba kay Janine eh. Pati
Hindi,
kay ano.
Nafe-feel
Bakit
mo.
surprise ka ba? So yun, ang saya. Oo, masaya siya.
You're welcome.
Ang sarap sa pakiramdam, no? Kaya mula sa kaboses nyong naiyak actually dun sa ginawa namin exercise kay Asko.
Mula sa kaboses yung, pwede rin sumigaw sa bundok, pero hindi ako magmumura, Jeannie Lakay.
Wala sa kaboses niyong nagme-meditate siya. Si D.
At mula sa kaboses niya,
Oh my God, nagaramulo ba kayo?
activated na ang throat. Yan kami.
Kami ang Lady Bosses!
The opinions of podcast creators, hosts, and guests are not necessarily reflective of the official stance of the Pod Network Entertainment, its hosts, or other network programs. The content created by the people behind the podcast is personal and not meant to harm any religion, ethnicity, group, organization, company, or individual.